of intricacies and a lot of dynamic that we may not be privy to just watching them through a screen. And this, when it goes on for 7 years, it changes you, right? Imagine if you were in a relationship, whether that be your brother, whether that be your girlfriend or anyone, and every day, 5 days out of the week, you argued with them, right? And it wasn't just like an argument, it was passionate debate and argument. This would change you. And if you are a regular viewer of the show, you understand a dynamic between these two men, right? Both of these guys have had, keyword had, tremendous respect for the other and what they've accomplished in their respective careers. Shannon Sharpe is a 3-time Super Bowl winner and is a Hall of Fame inductee. And he has been in sports broadcasting for over 10 years now. He has knowledge about the sports world and he has knowledge within the broadcasting world, right? And on the other end, Skip Bayless is infamous for being Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless credited with being one of the pioneers that pioneered the modern day sports talk show that we have today. He is the other side of the coin that made ESPN First Take what it is today, with Stephen A. Smith, of course. And he has been a respected sports writer for his whole career. He started out locally growing up. He's written for the LA Times. He has written for the Chicago Tribune. He has covered Michael Jordan. He's covered some of the biggest names in sports. He has cachet under his belt, right? So these two guys are very respectable in what they've done. For a long time, we've known their stances on many things, right? When you watch the show, you kind of have a glimpse of what each co-host is going to take on a particular stance. For example, Skip Bayless is a notorious LeBron James hater, and he is equally as much of a Tom Brady lover that he is of a LeBron James hater. And Shannon Sharpe, on the other end, is a LeBron James lover, and others may say a LeBron James apologist, but he loves LeBron James and he's sometimes critical of Tom Brady. And he is critical of the Cowboys, and Skip Bayless loves the Cowboys. Now, these 3 topics, LeBron James, Tom Brady, and the Dallas Cowboys, has really been the bread and butter of Undisputed. It's what they talk about 70 to 80% of the time, right? So you already know kind of the gist of what each of them is going to take on a particular stance when it comes to these topics. This dynamic caused them to have a personal rift happen not even 2 weeks ago. On December 22nd, they were having a segment over Tom Brady, one of the countless times they've done it, and they disagreed. And again, that segment they had felt very, very personal. Take a look at this.
This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
Yeah, that's what you do. I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
I got to see what you do. You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
So when you watch that clip, when you add these 2 incidents of personal digs and personal rift happening on air together in less than 2 weeks, you can start to see the writing on the wall, that there's something going on between these 2 guys. There might be an underlying respect that broke, that they don't have for one another anymore. Because you can tell, because if they still had a lot of respect for each other, they would have said it behind closed doors off camera. I didn't like how you took a personal dig at me in order to up Tom Brady. And dude, I didn't like how you said this about me, right? But they didn't do that. It's on air. It's on air for the whole world to see. And you can see the tension. You can see the facial expressions. Like, man, I can't believe this guy would say that. And the writing's on the wall that Undisputed probably won't be on the air for a long time because the 2 co-hosts just may not be getting along as well as we may think. And Marcellus Wiley, another sports talk show personality, had his 2 cents on the situation. Now, mind you, this guy's been in the industry, right? He's probably run into Shannon Sharpe and talked to Skip Bayless and knows them kind of, on a personal basis a little bit.
Skip and Shannon breaking up on live TV every single day. When your partner can't get through his monologue, it's all bad. Reminds me of a Wileyism that in any relationship that ends, you spend half the time breaking up. And what we're witnessing right now on live TV is them breaking up. You can tell they don't even speak outside the building, outside the show. Want to know how I know? We all saw it. Felt like an ambush to Skip. Well, we weren't supposed to talk about that. I didn't see that in the notes. We didn't discuss this. You don't know what the boss said. Man, stop playing with me. Yeah, this is not about a tweet. This is not about Brady being better than Shannon. It's not even about none of that. None of them arguments. You know what this is? This is primal. Yep. This is two alphas fighting for territory. This is about power. Because that dynamic of power on that show has shifted, whether it's real or imagined. And right now, we're all seeing that battle for it. Let's see who comes out Undisputed.
So, like he said there's a rift. There's definitely something going on between these two guys, and it's very sad to see because I personally enjoy watching these two guys. And those are just my thoughts on these two iconic duos, right? So I think Undisputed is coming to an end. It may not be next month, 6 months down from now, maybe a year. Something happens. Granted, they're still under contract. I don't know how much longer they're under contract for, but yeah, man, unless they can hash this out behind closed doors, it's not looking good. But yeah, guys, those are just my thoughts. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. And until next time, kids.